Hello and welcome back, Wednesday web page builders. I am Miss Blair and we are on our last lesson of November. We'll be off next week for Thanksgiving and then we will come back for the next 3 weeks in December. And if this is your first time, welcome, welcome. Glad you joined in. I do suggest going back to the first lesson, which was posted on September 2nd. And it goes over everything, including how to download Sublime Text. These lessons do build upon each other, so I do suggest if this is your first time, if you're feeling lost in this lesson, feel free to go back to the first one and learn all of the things that we have done up until this point. Okay, so let's get going. Today we are going to be making a pizza delivery website because I'm hungry. No, because I think it's fun. So we have seen how input elements can be used to let users enter information on a web page, right? That was one of our first lessons. In this one, we will apply those techniques to create a web page to order your own perfect pizza. All right, so let's see if we remember what we did that week. First off, I'm going to look up a pizza image. Not order a pizza. Images. All right, I want a clip art pizza for mine. You can pick kind of whatever you want. I like this one. Going to save image as. Hopefully this is, yay, JPEG. I don't want to type in all of that, so I'm just going to change it to pizza.jpg. Because remember, whatever is in there is what we're going to have to put in our code. So that is easier. Fantastic. All right, so now we're going to open up our HTML code, and then the second thing we have been doing is styling what our page is going to look like. So our body is going to have a font size of 14 pixels and font family of Arial, A-R-I-A-L, A-R-I-A-L, and the background color is going to be red because I think that that is very pizza color, and then the margin is going to be 40 pixels. Okay, and you've got your semicolon, tab over, and enter. That's the only thing we're going to style. Very good. So moving on to our first heading, which is going to be the name of our pizza shop. So we're going to do H1 and we're going to style our heading equals, we want the color to be white for our heading. So color, colon, white, tab over in the bracket, and mine is going to be Blair's Pizza Shop. You can do your name, obviously. And then we're going to close out our heading. And then we've got a smaller heading to let people know that we do delivery. And we're going to close out our H3 heading. And now comes the input elements that we're going to do. So first we're going to choose our base, right? That's the first thing when you order Domino's, Pizza Hut, any of those, you choose your base. So choose your base. And then there's going to be a colon because that's grammatically what we need to do, and then close out P. Then we have input name equals double quotes base tab over type, and it's going to equal, remember when we did the radio, so we're going to do radio and close the bracket, and it's going to be classic, our classic base. We want a break there. Then we enter over, and I'm going to copy this because I don't feel like typing just about the exact same thing 3 times. So I'm going to Control C, under 9, Control V, so I didn't get that there because it's going to be exactly the same. I'm going to enter again, and I'm going to Control V again because we're going to do 3. So instead of classic, This one is going to be cheese. And then the third one is going to be crispy. So instead of having to write out all of those again and again and again, I just copied and pasted. Work smarter, not harder. We want another break. And then this next one, the next paragraph is going to be cheese type. And end your paragraph. We have select style is going to be the type of input element we're going to do here. So select, and we're going to style that to font size 24 pixels. Good. Close the bracket. And then we're going to tab in and we're going to type in option. It's going to be mozzarella. And then we close our option. Woo. Close our option. And then we have another option, and that one's going to be cheddar. Close your option. And then the third option is going to be no cheese. Noticed that my H in cheddar is still capitalized. I don't think I want to capitalize cheese. Y'all can make it look however you want. And then close option. Feel free to continue this and create as many options as you want for cheese type. I am done with those three. So I'm going to close the select input. Select. Good. Then my last paragraph is going to be toppings. And we're going to do input type equals double quotes, checkbox, and then over in the bracket, and it's going to be ham. And again, I'm going to copy this, paste it 2 more times because I don't feel like typing out all of that 3 times. Peppers. And then the last one we'll do mushrooms. Okay, so again, keep doing input type, input type, input type for however many toppings you want. I'm going to stick to 3 because I think you get the idea. I'm going to close out my HTML. And what I realized is we never put in our picture. So I want us to go back to under this H1. So I'm on line 5 after Tom's Pizza Shop, Benny's Pizza Shop, Blair's Pizza Shop, whatever your name is. After your pizza shop, after the H1, you're going to hit enter and you're going to add in that image. Totally forgot to add in our pizza image. So image width, we want our width to be 300. And then we have to add the source of the image, which remember we saved it as pizza.jpg. And then we close that bracket, and then we should have delivery. Good. So file, save as. I'm going to save mine as pizza.html. Save. And now that it's all saved and highlighted, it's not giving me an error or anything. So let's look it up. Test our code, see how we're doing. Awesome. Blair's Pizza Shop. I've got my picture. I can click in here. Good. It's only letting me choose one. Mozzarella, cheddar, or no cheese. Good. And I should be able to select all 3 of those if I wanted to. Awesome. So remember all the things that we can do if you want your background color to be a different color red. Remember, you can go in and instead of writing the word red, you can find your hex colors. You can add on a lot more of these cheese types, toppings, bases. What else goes on a pizza? You can do that. You can do different types of crust. If you wanted cheesy crust, do you want dessert? And you can have dessert on there. have fun, go crazy. Remember, we will not have a lesson next week for Thanksgiving, but we will be back here on Grand Prairie Public Library Facebook on Wednesday, December 2nd. So we've got 1 week off, and then we're going to come back for 3 more classes. Thank you guys so much.